Hey, creativelylisamarie back again with another YouTube weekly live. That's creativelylisamarie here on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook. Right, guys? Oh, we're never going to be able to loosen this. I get some pliers. That's right. Let's see. Let's go here. And it won't open. Okay. Alright, so we'll just get out of that. YouTube hates me. Actually gonna make me sign in again too. Of course it is. Oh my god. Come on. Jeez. Have everything set up, and of course it's not gonna work. Why would it work? I do what I'm supposed to do. Of course it's not gonna work. Life doesn't work. Just spend my time doing this. Because YouTube doesn't want you to log into anything. My gosh. Let's see. Great. My YouTube isn't working. Alright, I'm gonna start on this, but just so y'all know, my laptop and my YouTube, I have a YouTube app thing that I use through my laptop. I don't know how the laptop stuff works, or like computer, laptop, Windows type stuff, but they have, or the laptop I have, has like certain apps through it that I can use instead of like going to the actual website. I don't know what the difference is, but I figure if it's through the laptop that way, like an app through the laptop, it would probably be better than the website. I don't know why I think that. I just assume. I think I even have it's on here for like Netflix. I mean, I never use it for Netflix or Hulu, but it has like options like that. So I try it and use it for YouTube, and it's acting weird. Like I have to keep relogging in, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna just get started on this because I don't even know if anybody's really gonna come anyway. And I need to get this packed. because it is packed. This bag is packed. I need to pack, like, pack, 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 pack. It's move-in day for this Destash bag of a lot of stuff. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this, because to save on packaging a bunch of individual stuff, I'm going to be able to combine a lot of stuff into other stuff, which you'll be able to see as I'm working through this. And hopefully YouTube will fix itself in the interim of me doing this. All right, so I have this one in here. So, like, I'm just going to leave that one in there. And this one's already packaged, so I don't even have to package that one, but I can package this one. Okay, so that'll be easy to knock out pretty quick. I gotta empty this. This is sticker sheets. Okay, so these are part of the freebies. I got the freebie stack over here, and I had put some of the freebie stuff that went together with some of the other stuff as I was, so I got to go through that. I have to empty this sticker book. There's pens in here. I don't have to package them, I guess, but I think I'm going to package them anyway and then put them back in here. That way, they'll be good to go. Okay, so I need to go through this. I need to empty this. This is going to be easy. And then I'm going to try to, I'm thinking about putting the stickers, all the stickers in the pouch. And I might even be able to fit some of the washi in there. Yeah, I got to go through all that because there's a bunch of... I need to empty that. Oh, and then I have all of the pet tapes and then the washies to package up as well. I might be able to put like the skinny washi in the all of the skinny washi in the pouch with the stickers. I could put the pens in there too, but if I'm gonna package the pens, I don't want to like slide them into a pen holder. And I like to make sure everything is packaged separately to make sure it's all protected and stuff like that, just in case. So I stored everything for this Destash package in this tote that I got in a Emily Cromwell Designs box, one of her quarterly boxes a while ago, and it worked out perfect. And it actually has the same thing on both sides, which is nice. Now I have this huge spot over here on my table where this was sitting, and I got to figure out what's going to go there now. Oh, actually, I just figured it out. I just figured it out. Sweet. Okay, good. And I might actually, depending on how long this one takes me, I might start on half of another one that's going to get combined with another one. Like, start packaging the half that's been paid. Because I got to empty out one of those sticker albums too. Let's see. Oh my gosh, is my YouTube working? Hold on a second. I'm going to refresh. Don't forget to like my video, please. And thank you, folks. If you're new to my channel, if you would subscribe, that would be awesome. And then double check if you're subscribed. If you're, I was going to say if you're new. If you've already been subscribed, double check that you're subscribed as well, please. And thank you. Okay, so I got to package all this for this package. It may not look like a lot, but it is. And then I have the free, oh, and they got this too. I have to package that as well. And then I got all the freebies over here that I'm including with their package, so I gotta put that together. Oh, and then I gotta write their card, but I'm gonna do that offline. I'm writing cards. So this I got in a, this is from Faded Chronicle, and it came with, I tried them out once, and I haven't used the stickers yet that I got from that package. It was a while ago. It was like, I think it's for March of last year, so I don't remember when I got it, but I got a while ago. Anyway, these came in the package. I'm not sure why, but I thought they were really pretty, so I've been writing for the Simply Gilded Destash I did. I've been writing notes on the other side so they can use this side, but they could also like tip it in or, you know, whatever. So anyway, that's what I was doing with that. Hey Trish, Maverick. I don't know if you're still here. Hi Maverick. Are we following each other on Instagram? I don't know if I recognize. I don't think I recognize your YouTube handle. And yeah, Trish, I do the impromptu live sometimes when I'm able to. And I got up. I don't. I was up until like 7:30 a.m. Y'all. Like I couldn't fall asleep until like 7:30 a.m. I actually binge watched that his and hers show that just came out on Netflix. I didn't even mean to watch all the episodes. It's 6 episodes. I didn't mean to watch them all, but I couldn't fall asleep. So I was like, well, I might as well finish it. And the twist is literally at the very end of the 6th episode, like literally the last 15 minutes. And I did not see that coming. I usually can guess this kind of stuff for the most part, and I did guess some stuff throughout the show, but I did not see that coming. And it was, people are raving about it, and I can see why, because it was good. The acting, some of the acting was okay, but overall the acting was good. Storyline great. I mean, it's horrible, obviously, but also very well done. Or I thought it was clever, I guess is what I should say. But I hate what happens, like the stuff that they portray. Like it happens too often, and it's really depressing. But it's really good. I don't know if I need to see if it's based off of a book series, because I'm curious if it's a book, a series. Like it's got to be pretty good. Okay. Um, what was my point? Oh, so that's why I got up. I thought I was getting up at 2:30, but I got up at 1:30. Well, I got out of bed at 1:30. So I still haven't had much sleep, but I got up and I started doing a bunch of stuff. I didn't mean to. I was going to take it easy, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to knock some stuff out. So I did a bunch of laundry. I took a huge box out to the burn pile. And like I had been adding stuff to that box. I keep the boxes in my kitchen, next to my little kitchen table, in between that and like the coffee cart thing where the microwave is and all that, and the coffee maker. And I had a bigger size box, which I'm an idiot. I should have saved it for when I'm moving. I mean, it's not the hugest box, but it was a good medium sized box to use for moving. And I wasn't even thinking that I need to start saving boxes from Amazon for moving, because I have no other way to get boxes out here. And anyways, so what was my point? Oh, so I'd been filling up that box for a while and I didn't tape the, like where you can, the flaps for the box. I didn't tape those, so I could have put even more in there, and it was already like flowing over. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take this out, because it rained here a lot yesterday, and it was like raining overnight, so the ground is wet. So it's a good time to do a burn box when the ground's wet, because it's safer that way, and there's no wind right now and all that stuff. It even looked like it might start sprinkling, so I was like, okay, this is perfect. So I took the burn box out, and then I went and filled the cat food outside that I put out for the cat, the feral cats, and the possums, and the raccoon, and whoever else eats the cat food. Um, so I filled that up, and, you know, I was taking the dogs out and all that kind of stuff. And then I put away a bunch of laundry. I started laundry. I got my comforter off the bed and put that in the laundry as well, because I got to change my sheets. I changed out my toothbrush the other day, which I was glad I finally did that. And then I had to make coffee, which I need to take a sip of that right now. Cheers. Happy Saturday. And then I was doing a bunch of other stuff, random stuff. I don't even remember. But anyway, I came up here and I was like, okay, I need to package this one because I need to get this one out. So I will take this down to the mailbox Sunday evening or early Sunday morning to go out Monday. And then and then I was thinking about, like I said, packaging half of another one that needs, well, that's going to go out when the other half can be packaged. Yes, it's not often that I don't see a twist coming. So I was actually really pleasantly surprised. And I had accidentally seen comments about the twist on Netflix's, I can't remember if it was on Instagram or Facebook, but people were talking about the show and they were like blown away by the twist. And I'm like, usually I see the twist coming. So I was like, yeah, right. It can't be that good. I mean, I didn't doubt it per se, but I was like, I'll probably be able to figure it out, or at least some of it. And like I said, I did figure out kind of some of it, but literally the twist at the end, I think you could guess it if you really were like trying to figure it out the whole time, or like I kind of figured it out, if I can explain it. In the last episode, there was one point where one of the main characters says something literally maybe I think 10 or 15 minutes before you find out the twist. And when that happens, I think I was like, we're missing a piece. Like there's something that she's leaving out, and I know there's a reason why, they just haven't shown us yet. So at that point, at the very last episode, like 10 or 15 minutes before the reveal, I was like, okay, something's going on here that's screwy. I just don't know what it is yet. And I was looking at the time left for the episode, and I was like, there's only 15 minutes left. How the heck are they going to wrap this up? They better not leave us hanging. I was going to be pissed. But they explained it all, and I was like, whoa. It was good. I was like, yes. I mean, I was like pumped up after that. That's probably why I couldn't go to sleep. I mean, it's horrible what happens, but like, I don't know. If you watch it, you'll see what I mean. Definitely check out His and Hers. I can recommend plenty of other shows as well. Um, but that's like one of the newest shows that just came out, and I really like the main actors in it too. I mean, I like a lot of the characters in it. All right, let's see here. Maybe I should actually get started instead of just talking. I'm just jabbing away. Jabbering. Is it jabbering, right? Jabbing would be like a jab. Jabbering is chatting, right? Okay. What am I? Oh, I need to empty this. So let me just go ahead and do that before I forget. Because I could just see me forgetting, and then I send all these stickers to the recipient of this package, and they'd be like, oh my gosh, this is the most freebies ever. I am sending, they are getting a good amount of freebies, but okay. Unfortunately, I had put all of these in here individually instead of, I guess because I had room and I was trying to make it easy to see everything. And I didn't want to get rid of as many Simply Gilded albums as I did because they're so great for storage. I do still have some to use. I have some that are empty. Not many at this point because I sold a bunch of them. Yeah, I have some I need to... Oh my gosh. If y'all check out my post, check out my birthday post in reference to my YouTube channel membership, and then check out my post yesterday of my craft space. There's this one picture where I show a bookshelf that I have full of stickers and I mean, it's full of like sticker books and stickers, and the bottom shelf of that is redonkulous. It's so ridiculous how many stacks of stickers I have in there that I have to go through and like figure out if it's gonna go in albums or what I'm gonna do with it. Okay, so oh, there's 3 here. Okay, I have a lot of different random stuff here. All right, so this is all Crafty Bee. They're actually closed. Unfortunately, she had to close her shop. Another shop that had to close, unfortunately. All right, so that's Crafty Bee. So all this is going to go into that stack. Oh, my anxiety trackers. I forgot about that. I have so much stuff that I've forgotten about that I need to use. Oh, it's a freebie thing. So then this is some... I think these are all freebies. I don't think I would have ordered that. I think that was part of a thing. This is Wilson Wild. Dude, I've had this stuff for so long, and I haven't ever gotten around to using it. So long. I think I used one kit from her shop once. This one, the Child Dreamer one. It's one of my favorites from her shop. And it was like, it was either last year or 2024. Like, it was a while ago. Okay. I don't really have that much from her shop, actually. Okay. So this is going into the stacks. My many stacks. Oh, I was thinking of putting these in the... I'm an idiot. I was thinking about putting these in the... that means I could put these in the Skinny Washi in the pouch. Or actually, I don't even have to put these in the pouch. I can just... Well, the ones that don't have plastic... Oh, no. Maybe I'll go ahead and put them in the pouch anyway. But I can put the stickers in the sticker book. Duh. I just hope she remembers when she opens it that that's where the stickers are. I'm going to let her know, obviously, and remind her, but... Okay. I always like the whatever's in front to go with the album. Because I'm special like that. So I just want to see if any of these... Born to Sparkle. That... I hate that I'm destashing so much because I love this stuff, but I just unfortunately need the money. Okay, none of these really match, but the silver, I feel like the silver kind of does. And normally I would spread this out, possibly like break it up into multiple pages, but I don't have time for all that. I just need to get this stuff in here and get this packaged. I might do them all in their own thing, though, to not bulk up the... Like, putting all this behind this when this one's already thick. I can skip, because there's enough room. And then just put each sticker set as its own page for now. And then, you know, she can obviously, of course, go through and do what she needs to do. But see, now I don't have to package. Normally I would just throw these all in a plastic package, but I get to... I've been using so much of my packaging. I need to make sure I have enough packaging for all the stuff I'm doing for the destashes, because I'm not ordering things anymore. Because all my money I make from my YouTube channel membership and my destashes goes straight into my bank account, and that's to pay for bills and so I can eat. So all this packaging I've been using is packaging I've collected over the years that I had left over from all the giveaways I've done, because I've done so many giveaways. If I hadn't done so many giveaways, I would have enough packaging for the rest of my life. But, oh. It's like, why isn't this fitting? Okay, there we go. All right, right. So, oh, this one's so pretty. Maybe I should message her and be like, can I just keep this one? This is love letters. Oh, actually, that's one of the freebies. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to double check. Because I was adding in freebies. I like to put all the freebies together in one package. One part of the package. I just want to make sure I didn't have anything else in between. Like some of this I put together that goes together with the kit. But then some of them are just like, you know, actual freebies that also could go with the kit, but I include it, you know, as a freebie type of thing. So like I said, I like to put all the freebies together so then folks can see, oh, you know, when I get a Destash package from creativelylisamarie, it's definitely, you get your bang for your buck type of thing. This would have been a nice one to use for New Year. Which anybody who's back planning would still be able to use that. And then she'll have it, if not now, she'll have it for next year, or if she gifts it to someone or something. Okay, so far we're good. I had pulled out that one. So then for these, because it's easier, I could just put them all together, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put them in their own little thing real quick because I can. Sweet. All right. So that is ready to go now. And then this is a freebie. These are all, they go, I put a, like I said, I put a bunch of stuff together that goes with the different stuff in the box. Because it's nice, even, it's nice to have like theme stuff that goes together, you know. Okay, so these aren't packaged, so I could put these all in the same thing. These are actually wrapped already. They're like shrink wrapped. Oh, this one isn't. This one's shrink wrapped though. I could actually probably put all this together. Wrap that together. That's already wrapped. Wrap that. I think I need to make sure I got, oh, do I have other stuff in here? Oh no, I don't. Okay, good. Okay, so actually I probably won't put any of that in there. I might not put anything in. Oh wait, I think the skinny washies will fit in here actually. Even though I kind of feel like it's Plinko, but Plinko you're like putting something in and dropping it like Connect 4, but it kind of feels like it's like, I mention Plinko all the time. I love that game. I'm so weird. Okay. Well, I guess it's not weird to like games, right? I used to love The Price is Right. and some other game shows. I used to watch them with my grandma when I was younger. Let's see. Okay, those are the skinny. Oh, wait, here's another one. Those are the skinny skinnies. Then I have other ones. Okay, the freebies are bigger than that. Oh, I keep all the freebie together anyway, so. Yapping. Let's see here. I don't know if you're still there, Trish, but you can see there's not many folks watching. That's why I don't usually do many lives during the day, because people will say that they want you to do lives during the day, but then they're never on. Like, they're usually doing other stuff, so that's why I don't usually do daytime lives. Once in a great while, if you're anybody but me, then it might work out to someone's benefit, but it doesn't work out to my benefit for my channel. But I need to get this done anyway, so I figured, I was like, well, I might as well go live, since I'm going to be up here doing this anyway. So see, I could put the pens in here and not wrap them, but I'd rather wrap them just in case and put them in here. So what I could do is put the pens in here wrapped, and I could add some washi into this, or I could put the pet tape in here. I have 3 different pet tapes. I need to wrap that too. Okay, so those all fit. I could probably squeeze more in here, but I can't make it too thick because I'm trying to fit all this in one package if possible. Which I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. I think they changed the packaging for the USPS padded flat rate envelopes, because they seem more narrow and they don't seem as wide as they used to be. Okay, so that's that. All right, so let's get to some actual packaging. I put a bunch of stuff. I put a bunch of packaging aside for this Destash package because I knew I had a lot of bigger items. And then I still have Destash packages to do for Planners Anonymous Destash. And the 2 that are left for that, oh, it's not gonna fit. The 2 that are left for that there's so much, they're like overflowing in a box. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough packaging. Because like I said, I'm not ordering stuff anymore. Like all this packaging I have is from when I used to order stuff. And like I said, I wish I had stopped doing the giveaways, or hadn't done so many giveaways, and I'd have more packaging. I do have a bunch of what am I trying to say? I have a bunch of plastic bags, like plastic garbage bags. So I've used that for packaging before too. Come on. This packaging is so irritating, y'all. And I kind of wish I didn't put this much effort into packaging, because like I said, I know people that just slide stuff in a package and send it, and, you know, to each their own. I just always worry about that because I don't want to get blamed if something gets damaged or whatever. And I'm not even a small shop, so like people can be really unkind about stuff like that or try to take advantage or whatever. So, and especially if I'm packaging it online, I'm like, there's a live of me showing me packaging it, so nice try. All right, there we go. Got that one done. That's already packaged. This is already packaged. These I can put into... I have really big packaging. I save all that, so I try to match the size of whatever I'm packaging as close as possible so that I don't waste. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, I wonder if this will work. This might work. Oh, it does. Yay. Okay, this is really thick too. I could try to seal it with washi tape, but I'm going to use actual tape. Which, of course, isn't going to look as nice, but... The point is that it's protected. And I need to leave myself room to actually do this stuff. I have actual packing tape, but I don't need the actual packing tape yet. That'll be good enough. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's that. For my YouTube channel membership, live Destash, anybody who purchases anything, they pay for shipping. I got a notice from Pirate Ship that I think there's changes like on January 16th, but it didn't apply to anything that I'm doing. Hey, Maverick, I had asked earlier, I don't know if you saw it, but I didn't see a response, if we follow each other on Instagram, because I don't recognize your YouTube handle. I don't know why that keeps coming loose. Hey, Liz. I am packaging a Destash package. I just got done putting a bunch of skinny washi in this Simply Gilded pouch. And then I got done putting a bunch of different sticker kits that were purchased, and all of these stickers as well. I had to empty out this album, and then I packaged that, and these are already packaged, luckily. Oh, I need to package this and this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit all of this with the freebies, because the freebies I'm sending, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit everything in one package. Okay. I think I'm gonna try, because even if I put the pet tapes in here, it's gonna bulk up this, and I'll probably have to try and figure all that out after I'm done. Oh no, I don't wanna. Oh man. Wait, if I fold it over... Oh, I could still use it, because I could use it for this. So if I don't put the pet tape in here and just put the pens in, I can fold it over and it'll cover up that spot. Okay. I need to find some packaging for the pens. This is how I end up getting low on packaging too, is I package the pens individually just in case. I could just keep them in the bag and just throw them in there and not worry about it, but I just don't want to take that chance. It's really big. What is that? Oh, I guess you can't hear me, but I don't know what Shields is. I've never heard of that. Is that like a store or something? Yeah, the album with the constellations is so pretty. I have all the constellations, the pink constellations, and then I have the tan taupe one. This one's my favorite because of the rose gold. But I have the big and small in this, and then I have the big and small in this. And I could have kept this other constellation album, but like I said, I'm trying to... I actually should have sold this one too, to be honest. I mean, I have it empty right now. I don't even know why I kept this one. I mean, I love it, but I could have sold it. I think I forgot I had it, or I found it when I was grabbing out some other stuff. This pen actually matches that constellation album. Okay. Got the pens in there. All right, and then put this. It's like a game of Tetris, which I also love. I used to do a game night with a bunch of friends I had, and I freaking loved it. It was like one of my favorite things. I used to try and do a game night with my mom and my brother, like with whatever boyfriend I had at the time. But my mom and my brother would get together and devise a way to cheat. They were so competitive that they actually cheated. I've never played board games with people that, or like, you know, game night with people that cheat and purposely and actually collaborate on it. And my own family. My own mom and brother, they were so competitive with me and my boyfriend. My brother would get so mad when he lost that he wouldn't talk to me for like 2 or 3 days at a time. Like, that's how bad it would get. So I had to stop doing game nights with them and only do it with friends that could be mature enough to handle it. I mean, I had friends that would drink and do game night that were easier to play with and have game night with than, like, my brother and my mom. It was so bizarre. I mean, I love games and everything, and, you know, it's nice if you win, but, like... And they were the type where they would, like, rub it in if they won, like, that kind of thing, just, like, real poor sports. But the weird thing is they didn't grow up playing sports. Like, my mom played softball for a little bit, but that was when she was older, like, in her, like, late 20s. But I grew up playing sports, and so did my dad, and me and my dad were not like that at all. So I don't know if it had anything to do with that. I mean, it could have just been, like, their character, who they are, but... I mean, I was playing, what's the one you do when you're really young? T-ball or whatever it is. Like, I grew up playing a lot of sports when I was young. Okay. It's gonna be too big. I don't understand how this is. Oh, there we go. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, I'd have to squeeze that too much. I don't want to use any packaging that's too big, so I can save the packaging for something. Let's see if this one will work. Maverick said you definitely have more patience for packing than most people. Yeah, I can't help it. Like, I think I'd be a good small shop owner because I would take, I would make sure, everything was packaged nicely and all that kind of stuff. But the funny thing is, like, I don't have a small shop and I still, I mean, I've gotten packages from small shops that weren't even as packaged as good as what I do, or like with as much, attention to detail. And but I can't help it. I want to make sure everything is good to go. And I like that I'm able to reuse a lot of packaging from stuff that I've gotten previously, so the packaging doesn't go to waste, which is better for the environment. And I hope that, folks appreciate the time and effort, and that I'm not just throwing the items that they pay for into a package and like, hey, good luck. Hope it gets there okay. All right. I think. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. This is gonna be 2 packages. This pouch is so big it takes up almost a whole package by itself. So I can put some other stuff in here with it though. Put that. So then all that's gonna go in a packet, and I put something else on top there. Okay. These are all really big. I'm not gonna be using these. This will be for another Destash. And then I was gonna use this for that. So I even, I dismantled a bunch of Sterling ink packages on my YouTube live last night, if anyone wants to watch the replay. And a bunch of the subscriptions, came in this packaging. So I saved all of it so I can send, like, papers and stuff, like, from my Planners Anonymous Destash. And I got all, like, the cardboard backings and stuff like that. So I save all that stuff, too, which makes a big difference. stuff is packing in here nicely together, which is good. Okay. The way some of this is structured, it like supports each other. So like, see how I put the pouch in the middle? Because it's softer. This is more sturdy and this is more sturdy. So having the pouch in the middle protects it while it's in transit. What about wrapping the pens in a paper towel? That could save on plastic baggies. The paper towel, I could try that and then tape it. The only thing I'm worried about though is, I guess the reason I do it in the plastic, if it leaks inside the bag, if that happened, right? So if I wrap it in a paper towel and it leaks, if that paper towel isn't wrapped in plastic, that paper towel, whatever is on that paper towel could get onto like in the pouch. Like for example, it could leak inside the pouch or, you know, whatever else it might be touching, it could leak onto. So I guess that's why I use a lot of the plastic stuff to avoid, because you never know with temperatures and stuff like that. Like people, what do you call it? When they're in, like folks in Colorado, they're in a higher altitude. That's what I'm trying to say. Elevation, altitude. The pressure here where I live is really bad, where I'm in a concave of mountains in a valley. So like, with all the weather changes and how weird the weather is, like that affects stuff that's in packages. So I just do everything I can to be as careful as I can. I feel like I pack better than Amazon, for example, if anybody saw that post, which I still got to go back. I think, oh my gosh, I still got to go back and double check. They were supposed to not charge me for that, and I think they still did. I got to call them again. Which means I'm going to have to send all those pictures again and submit yet another request. Don't forget to give my video a like, folks. Please and thank you. I see the numbers keep changing, so I figure people are popping in and out, but the likes and the views and all that helps while I am live here. All right. So even though I'm wrapping this and sealing it in this, I'll probably still go ahead and put this in a thing of plastic. Actually, if I'm doing that, I'm not going to bother taping it. I'm just going to put it, I just got to find something that's long enough. I also have to go in my closet here where I have a bunch of packing stuff, especially in the top part where I shoved a bunch of stuff like this and pull it out, like pull everything out. I put a bunch of them in this like big package here, and then this package here, I have a bunch of just random other items to pack stuff. Like I could put this in here, but then I think, okay, but you know, it's not plastic, so if something gets wet or whatever. Some of this packaging I have in here is so old. It's weird to have stuff in here from like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago that I'm just now using. Okay, this is good for this. And then I can put this in a little piece of plastic. That one's not big enough. This one might work. So yeah, I always hope that when people see how much time and effort I put into this, that like that's how much I care about things and care about what I'm doing. And okay, that fits in there. So now I just need to slide this in. Putting it in at the same time was not working. All right, so I'm gonna have to just tape that. I should have just found a package that was bigger to put it in, but the more I can match it to the size, the better. And also that saves on room with the packaging too. I think people would be surprised when you use this much packaging, how much the packaging takes up room in the actual package itself. Like it really bulks it up, and which is good because that helps protect everything, but I still have to make room for everything. So okay, so see, now I got this all, and I got plenty of this tape. So actually I'll probably go ahead and, since I have it out again, I'll just go ahead and tape this up. I mean, I don't know if people really care about the packaging, like people taking the time to make sure stuff is good to go. I'm always surprised about what people care about and don't care about. Sometimes I think, hey, I can't be surprised anymore, and then I wake up one day and I'm like, nope, I was wrong. I can still be surprised. Like, you know how people say, oh, I've seen it all. No, I haven't seen it all. I don't want to see it all, but unfortunately, I still keep seeing more. I don't want to see it, but it's there. Okay. I think I got that one pretty good. I like the packing tape roll because I can just grab the packing tape and literally wrap it around the whole package. And I wish I could do that with this tape. Okay, so these are good to go. Although I really want to put them in a plastic thing. Oh no. Oh, good. That's something on my bookshelf. I know what that was. Oh, this looks cool. I just looked at my laptop and you can see the holographic. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I still gotta package all this, and I still gotta do the freebie package, and I need to figure out what to put this in. Let's see if I can... Luckily, I have enough packaging here for all the pet tape, the washi, and the freebies. Oh. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find a plastic thing so that's long enough for that. But since I wrapped it up in this and taped it, I think it should be okay in this. It's probably fun to unpackage all of my packaging because people are probably like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Because it's all different types of packaging. So they have no idea unless they're watching me package their stuff. They have no idea what's what. I mean, if they watch the replay, they can see it. But okay, so see how I was able to slide that in there in between? Actually, you know what? I think what I might do. Actually, I think I'm going to turn this pouch sideways. And then I'm going to put, oh no, I need to do this long way. Okay, so I turned the pouch sideways. And then I put this in here so it's standing up. And then I can put washi pet tape stuff around it to help reinforce that it's standing up. You know what I mean? So it's like building a wall of packaging around it. Tetris Master. Look at that. That's perfect for the pet tape. And this is a perfect thing to slide in next to that to help reinforce. Okay. Oh, this one's too big. All right, never mind. Let's try this one. No. So sometimes you can't tell how tight the... Okay, none of these are going to fit. All right, never mind. That was pointless. All right. This one should fit. I don't want to do everything individually if I don't have to. I don't do the washing individually. I put those... I've packed different washi multiple times. I mean, I put multiple in a pack. Of course, I can't get this damn thing to slide in. Okay, here we go. Jeez. So I think I can fit all three of these in here. Oh boy. Come on. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to do it like that. Jeez. Alright. I have to tape. I've never had to tape this much in a package before. Packages. But it's just working out that way. Luckily, like I said, I have plenty of this tape, so I guess I don't have to worry about that. And I got plenty of packing tape, and I got plenty of like big packages to use, and maybe I can get more people to send me stuff. I could get some small shops to send me stuff so I can use their packaging. I'll be like, hey, I need your packaging for Destash packages. Okay, I feel like that's a little too thick, so I'm going to put this in this one. That one's kind of an odd fit, too. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should put this in here instead. Because these are all standing up. These are all like the same. Oh, that might work better, actually. I can actually... Yeah, this is going to be better this way. Okay, here we go. That's much better. All right, there we go. Good. And it's still protected. So now I can turn this back. I can turn the pouch back the way it was. And now I can put these pet tapes down here. Now I have room for the washies and the freebies. Okay. It's crazy that it can take me a couple hours just to pack one Destash. I can't say package because it's 2 packages. I don't even know what to call it, but one person's Destash items. Alright. I even try to put washies together. When I put the washies and the multiple thing together, I try to put them by like style and color and stuff. Oh, these were 2 other. I could pull out the pouch and put these in that. See, that kind of bugs me. But that's all right. I'm gonna have to get over it. She's gonna be like, why didn't she put those 2 with the other ones? If she watches the replay, she'll see why. Alright. Put all this together. The pinkies and the Sakura. Those. Oh, that goes together too. Travel goes together. Those go together. This like that. These. That goes. Those go. That goes. See. I usually don't overpack these too much so that way I can bend them and stuff. I'm getting there. And I still have patience. I even make sure that the washies are like facing the right way for the most part, even though they technically, depending on which way you grab the package, it'll be flipped over anyway, but I'm just weird like that. I'm weird like that, and I embrace it. It's all good. Okay, that's another one down. And then annoyed with myself for any packaging I didn't keep, because there have been a couple times where like I opened something downstairs and the burn box was right there, and it was just easier to just throw it in there instead of putting it in a thing to carry up here or whatever. I will eventually get all of this washi packed up. Luckily, when I do the Planners Anonymous, that's mostly going to be sticker. Well, I had a lot of papers and like cardstock, vellum, acetate. So those all get packaged together in like that packaging I showed earlier. And then there was stickers. It's mostly papers and stickers, I think. And then some like random items and stuff like that. So there won't be as much washi to pack when I do the Planners Anonymous. And I have two, well, I have to figure out, I have to go through and tabulate, like figure out the totals for 2 of the Planners Anonymous packages. And then once they pay, I can start working on, once I send them the total and they pay, then I can start working on packaging those and those. I'll probably do a live when I package those. I don't remember what the point was that I was talking about. But luckily I won't have to, it'll be a lot more flat stuff. I'm trying to find a package that's not as big as the other ones because I only have 4 more to pack, but like this is probably too small, but it might work. Let's see. This is how I actually work on my packaging skills, or like learn different packaging skills, is seeing what sizes will work for what. So yeah, this will actually probably work for these 4. Whereas it would have been easier to just grab one of those big ones again. But I'm trying to, like I said earlier, I try to match the size of what I'm packing to the packaging size as much as possible. Because like I said, this bulks up quite a bit. Like, that's already, and I still gotta, this is the freebie package I gotta put together. And unfortunately, I'm barely going to be able to fit. Gosh. I don't know why these packages have to be so... Let's see. Oh, here we go. Let me squeeze some in here. See, I take all that time packaging and then everything gets like squished, or like I have to kind of work it into the package. Alright, as of now, I think this one is good if I can get the freebie package in this other package. I think I might be able to slide it in there. Oh, I said, didn't I just say Burn Box a while ago? I think I said that at the beginning of the live. You know, I've never seen that movie. So I don't even know what people are talking about. If anybody references the movie Mean Girls, I've never seen it. I'm not usually drawn to that kind of stuff. I was bullied a lot in school, so okay. Lots of people in the country have burn piles, and not even in the country. I mean, My parents had a burn pile when they lived in Virginia, and they were out in Lovettsville, which is near Waterford and all that. They weren't even, I mean, it was rural out there, but not as rural as it is where I'm at. But there's a bunch of people that have burn piles out here in Kentucky that are like in town and near the main roads and near like the main routes and freeways and stuff around here. But, I'm like out here in the woods. Yeah, I'm probably one of the only females in the world that hasn't seen the movie Mean Girls. I'm not drawn to anything with that title. I've already dealt with enough Mean Girls. Like, I don't need to be reminded of how mean people can be. Yeah, not everybody's familiar with burn piles. I didn't know about burn piles until my parents had one because I always lived in the city growing up. And there's certain states also. Not every state can do it in certain places, and they have burn bans, and then there's only certain times of the year depending on the weather and stuff like that. Like my parents in Virginia, they could only do it at certain times. Um, and then in California, I don't remember ever hearing about that. And I grew up in California. I don't remember anybody ever talking about anything like that. And in Florida, I don't remember anybody talking about that either. I lived in Florida for 7 years, and I was in California from 2 years old to 18. So I didn't hear, like I said, about that until my parents. And when my parents first moved to Virginia, they were in the city out in Sterling, Virginia. So they didn't even move to the country until after the first year they moved to Virginia. So I hadn't heard of a burn pile until like my mid 20s or something like that. Uh, hey, Susan. Yeah, I've been on here for a while. That's what I was saying earlier, that people say they want me to go live during the day, and then I do, and then they're not usually on, or they catch it towards the end or whatever it is. Like, I can't ever find the right day or time for people, so it's like I just go live when I'm able to. Um I've been packaging Destash items, and I got 2 packages. I still got to package the freebies. And I'm writing the note right now that's going to go with it. Yeah. I was hoping too, because I started around 4 p.m. Eastern, that with the different time zones, I was like, oh, it's going to definitely be daytime for like PST, Mountain Time, CST, Pacific Time, Mountain Time, Central Time. You haven't seen it either, Maverick? South Carolina has burn bans, especially during the summer if it is too dry. Maverick, I don't think I saw you answer if you're on Instagram or not. Or did you just find my live here on YouTube randomly? You're on my side of the world. I'm in Eastern Kentucky, and then I lived in Northern Virginia for 15 years. I got to figure out where I'm moving to this year. I might move back to Northern Virginia. I did really love living out there. All right, got those together, and then oh, I could put all that together, and then I can, okay, that'll probably package easier. Like I said, I usually like to put all the freebies together on one thing, but I don't think I can put them in here. Um, I know sometimes when people order stuff or, buy stuff, they're like, I don't remember buying this. So then they'll be like, I don't know if this is a freebie or not. So I like to label everything accordingly as needed so they know if something is like a freebie bag or whatever. Oh, no. Oh, I also have to wrap up the washi tape. I have to announce the 3 winners for the 3 different washi tape sample winners for the 3 different Simply Gilded subscriptions. So I gotta put those together too, but I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay on here after I get this stuff packaged. I could go ahead and knock that out real quick because I need to do the wheel spinny thing to find out who the winners are, but I can still wrap them. Okay, I need to find a bag big enough for this heart, which unfortunately I don't think I have one. I don't want to use a really big bag. I could put it in a, that won't work. I could put it in a plastic bag. Like a grocery bag. Sucks, I'm starting to run out of stuff that will work. Oh, you know what I could do? Here's something else I can do. Sometimes I can use a package within a package. So this is actually from Simply Gilded, so I can put this stuff in here and then slide it into the big package. So my address is on the other side though, so I gotta... And it's padded on the inside. So this has her message that I hand wrote. So I even have to break up her freebies. Okay, so this is going to be a freebie. Which is... Why is this being like this? What is going on? I just need things to work. And it's hard to do all of this online because I do have like my address on the other side of this, so I'm trying to... I should be able to slide this in with no problem. I don't know why it's... There we go. All right. So that's one freebie bag. So I should be able to slide that. She's probably going to be like, why is there a package in here with her address from Simply Gilded? Oh, all right. The camera's in the way of me. I do it offline, but I just want to be done with this. So I'm just trying to get this done now, and I'm having a heck of a time getting this in here. I love that people get a lot of stuff and everything, but these packages from USPS are very unforgiving, and they are not as good as they used to be. Like, they really, they adjusted it because it used to be like, if it fits, it ships. And I think they learned from that, and they changed the packaging. So we can't fit as much in there now, which sucks, but... Susan said, I caught you live, and Maverick said a couple things, and I haven't seen any other comments since that. So I might just go ahead and get off of here after I do this. Actually need to pee anyway. And like I mentioned, this is why I don't usually go live during the day, because... And honestly, there's just never a good day or time to go live. There's always people that are like, it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me, it doesn't work for me. Like, I hear that all the time, so... Usually I would break this up, but it's the freebie bag for the washi sheet, so I'm just trying to get everything all together so I can finally be done with this. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm barely going to be able to close this. I'm going to be wrapping up a lot of packing tape around that. Alright, which means I can seal this one up. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad I got that done, though. I might actually give myself well, I can't give myself a day off ever, but I might actually give myself a break the rest of the night, but I'll probably be working on more stuff tomorrow. It's so funny because I sound like a small shop owner. All right, so now I gotta weigh these. And then I have to get off of here because I gotta pull up my pirate ship on my phone and get all that figured out. I could stay on and do the washi tape stuff, but since it's so quiet and there's not many folks, might as well just get out of here. Yeah, I don't really want to just sit here in silence and do stuff. I'd rather be downstairs and be comfortable hanging out, doing whatever. Why is this not working? There we go. I gotta run downstairs and pee and then come up and finish this. I don't think I can hold it much longer. All right. My camera got all messed up while I was doing all that. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Y'all have a good weekend. I will be back Monday evening doing another YouTube live then. And I will talk to y'all then, or see y'all then. Oh, I don't know if you're still there, Tanya, but I just got your message on Instagram. Okay, so we are following each other. Okay, cool. Thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate it. I'm not sure if you were subscribed before, but I'm trying to get to 1,500 subscribers on my YouTube channel by the end of January for my birthday month, but I couldn't even do it last year, so I don't think it'll ever happen. I'm so close. I'm at like earlier before I went live, I was at 1494. But for the life of me, I probably will not be able to get 7 more subscribers to reach my goal, and then if I do hit my goal, I'll lose more subscribers, and it's always so hard to get to another hurdle on these apps. It's like they almost make it impossible to do it. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. And if you want, Tanya, if you check out my YouTube channel membership, it's only $6.99 a month. And if you wanted to check out a Destash, I'm doing one on my actual birthday, which is Wednesday, January 21st. And it's going to be a miscellaneous Destash, so it's going to be a bunch of different items. This was a simply gilded Destash that I was working on, and this was one person that I had to break up into 2 packages. What was I going to say? So yeah, if you sign up for the membership, I do have a members only group chat on Instagram that I add folks to once they sign up for the membership, and I share information in there and let you guys vote on stuff and stuff like that. And then you can see the previous members only YouTube videos that I've done since I started the membership, if you want to check it out. But that's the Dstash, the actual Dstash itself is members only, but when I pack the items, I'll show it publicly so people can get an idea of what the Dstash is about. So anyway, I could stay on here like I said, but I gotta I mean, it's only 5:30, so it's still kind of early, but I gotta it gets so dark here so early, so it just like throws me off. It makes me feel like, okay, I gotta do all my nighttime stuff. But I still gotta take a shower. I gotta change my sheets. I gotta switch out my laundry, feed the dogs, and then feed myself. And then I might be able to relax after all that. And then tomorrow I got to come back up here and I got to figure out the totals for the Planner's Anonymous items for the person that got the Simply Gilded items that I packaged here. And then I have another YouTube membership member that she got a bunch of PA items too. So I got to figure out those totals. I'm finally getting caught up on all my Dstash packages though, and I'm so happy about that. Like I had such a big stack of a bunch of stuff on my table over here. It's hard to see. If you go to my Instagram, you'll see the pictures of my space here and all the stuff that I'm trying to destash as much as possible before I have to move. Anyway, I hope you all have a great weekend. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I will be back again Monday evening. Take care, everyone. Bye.